This is Duke University.
So moving on to yet another local concern, but completely different topic. We're going to discuss Eli Kozin's article, Homelessness and Poverty, an ethnographic journey onto the streets of Durham. In this article, Eli combines anthropological methodology with advocacy for real change on a local level. For this project, Eli interviewed local homeless individuals and identified conditions in Durham that contributed to homelessness. To more fully relate to his interviewees and understand his research topic, Eli even slept outside for a night. Eli not only wrote a compelling article, but has also founded an organization, the Duke Local Advocacy Initiative, an organization that aims to assist Durham's homeless residents. Eli took Townsend Middleton's course, The Lives of Others. Dr. Middleton, a writing program lecturing fellow, is here to share his thoughts on the merits of Eli's paper. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here to provide a few more remarks about Eli's paper and the project that was behind it. Having watched this project go from the street to the page, I think it's really an example of what student ethnography can be for a number of reasons. You know, if you read the article, I think you'll find the prose exceptionally moving. But I think to really understand why this paper works the way it does, I think we need to step behind the text and think for a minute about what Eli did to make it happen. In my course, I asked students to conduct ethnographies either at Duke or in the surrounding communities throughout the course of the semester. And from the start, Eli's project was extremely ambitious. If there's one thing Eli lacks, it is certainly not ambition. So sometimes I had to give a little tug on the reins, but I think what came out of it actually is something that's really special. This project was very challenged both analytically and logistically, but with equal parts hard work, I think a civic responsibility, and outright courage, Eli really made it work. Going native, and by that I mean hanging out on the medians, talking with people in the course of their everyday lives. My personal favorite, as was mentioned, sleeping in the bushes of a local park. Eli was really able to tell real people's stories in a way that connected up with broader considerations of how people got on the streets in the first place and why they've stayed there. There's two qualities about the writing itself that I wanted to point out, and I think that Eli does an exceptionally good job of showing what student writing can be in this regard. The first is the way he synthesizes various types of data. He was out there collecting life histories, interviews. He was also going to places like City Hall, getting all sorts of information, and the way he synthesized that data made a lot of sense, and it made he was able to tell a much bigger story through that synthesis of data. The other thing that I thought was exceptional about this piece was the way in which he balanced his multiple voices. Here we have Eli, the field protagonist, out there doing this exciting, sometimes slightly dangerous research. And I think that's really what made it fun to read. There was also Eli, the advocate, Eli, the concerned scholar. And I think all those voices are there, and they really make the piece powerful in their own way. So brought from the street to the pages of deliberation, I think, Eli, you've really proved yourself an apt translator of people's worlds into your words, and I wanted to congratulate you for that. You know, I think having watched this project from the start and reading its final product, I found the prose and the whole project to be especially moving, illuminating, and I think a touch troubling. But correct me if I'm wrong, I think that was part of the point. So thank you for this.